There am a great big bar up here. We lovingly call him Nurse Lurch. We call him a lot of other things too, speaking South. He's a wonderful dude. I'm privileged to also be a rainbow with him. Wonderful guy. Does a hell of a lot of work for us. Now, damn it, get off your hands, give him some clap, and let's have Lurch come out here. Oh, God, we're in for it. He brought a bag.
Thank you, Wes. This is the second time you've done this to me. Last year it was the rose. It's hard to try to come up with funny stuff when you're sitting backstage crying your eyes out. However, everybody having a good time? All right! Stages put on a hell of a run, don't they? But don't you like the little present you got with your registration kit? Makes you wonder what the hell they were thinking of, doesn't it? Giving all these faggots sharp instruments at the beginning of the weekend. What's it going to be next year? Hi, welcome to Badger. Here's your Seder semi-automatic. Go have fun. In any case, I've been coming to Badger for 11 years now. That's not quite half as long as they've been going on, maybe about a third. It's not much in the cosmic sense of things. In fact, 11 years. If it were a person, probably be dating Michael Jackson. But Badger is very special for me. It's very magical. Like I said, I've been coming here 11 years. And every year, it's great to run into people that you maybe only see here once a year. Share some time, share some memories with them. Also, there are some people who can't be here this year or will never be here again. And by us meeting here and continuing to do this, we remember them and we honor them, and I think that's important to all of us, too. And isn't it nice to have all those beautiful new faces? God, I haven't seen action like that around the campfire in years. It did my heart good. So anyway, my name is Lurch, and I would like to apologize for the state of the world. I do feel I'm personally responsible. They told me if I took drugs in the 60s, it would cause flashbacks. I thought they meant I'd have flashbacks. There are people out there wearing tie-dyed clothes, listening to my music. Birkenstock sandals are back. God. So I don't think it's fair. I took the risks. I took the drugs. I think I deserve the flashbacks. So disco is making a comeback. I take no responsibility for disco making a comeback. Disco coming back is a prime example of what George Santayana meant when he said, "Those who cannot remember the past are doomed to repeat it." Speaking of those who cannot remember the past, those of you who were here last year, a good deal of my act dealt with genetics. The X chromosome, the Y chromosome, the lambdasome. I figured the gayness was probably genetic. It would be passed on by the female X chromosome, much like male pattern baldness, colorblindness. You've noticed Time and Newsweek have both come forth with this theory just recently. Remember, you heard it here first. But if it is genetic, what is this going to do to the state of the world? The Boy Scouts aren't going to have a leg to stand on anymore, are they? They're going to have to let the gays in. What's that going to do to the merit badge system? Cooking won't be a problem, I'm sure. Not tying, on the other hand, could be a real interesting trip. Don't you wonder about the camping merit badge? Yeah. Animal husbandry? And how long before they come up with a musical theater merit badge? And by all rights, shouldn't Sondheim have his very own merit badge? It's been a strange year. The economy. Oh, the economy. As an independent truck driver, I found my business nearly crushed out by the economy. Our food budget was flat. We couldn't find a decent meal. And then, the helpful folks at Betty Truckers came up with Roadkill Helper. Everything you need is right in the box. Just add your own meat. It comes with such delicious flavors as armadillo almondine, poodle noodle casserole, possum and pasta for the Nouvelle cuisine. Then there's, of course, kitty cacciatore. And my personal favorite, mystery meat marinade. Now when I call home and say, what's for dinner, hon? And she says she'll scrape something together, I know she means it. Roadkill helper. And look for Prairie Dog Pizza in your frozen food section. I had somebody say to me today, you're weird. I'd love to know how your mind works and what you think about. So I thought, okay, sucker, you asked for it. What are some of the things that I think about? Who named the cellular phone the cellular phone? Doesn't it sound like two amoebas networking? Let's get together next week and engulf something. I'll have my chondria call your chondria. But it's the same person who named the longest, slowest moving line Express. And for that matter, is Jell-O considered a food? Or is it just Kool-Aid with a heart on? Are the people who came up with Hooked on Phonics working on a recovery program for all those kids? It sort of worries me sometimes. So now you are somewhat privy to some of the things that go through my mind, and isn't it scary? I resent you, you enable me. We're a dysfunctional family with a kick when mom's back was turned and other nasty tricks. Admitting we're related makes me sick. I really hate Barney. I have my revenge. This is my trick tell. I love wiping my greasy dick on that purple face. Are you aware that on every can of Crisco, there is a toll-free number for your questions and comments? What an interesting job that must be. Crisco Hotline, can I help you? Yes, sir, yes. For our records, could I please have your area code? One moment, sir. Pick up the extension, girls. It's another one from California. Yes, sir, go ahead. Is that a question or a comment? No, sir, I don't know why we don't make a two-pound can that fits under the bed, but I will pass it on to marketing. I'm sure there's a market for it somewhere. Yes, sir. No, sir, I don't think we'll put a warning on the can that says, using butter-flavored Crisco will turn your hands yellow. No, sir, you see, that's not our intended, I know it's your intended purpose, but it's not what we intended. Oh, now that I can help you with, sir, yes. No, there is no easy way to get Crisco out of your sheets. But we do like to hand on this little handy tip. Yes. If you put frozen French fries in the dryer, you'll have something to munch on while you fold your clothes. Thank you so much for calling. Here it is, 1993. 1992, Queen Elizabeth dubbed Annus Horribilis the horrible year. It's real hard to muster up much sympathy for that woman. Yeah, like she's the only queen that's ever had a bad year. Get real. But we made up for it in 1993. There was a March on Washington. What was it, 500 people showed up? I figured the Park Service decided, well, all queens have at least 3 outfits, so we'll just divide it by 3. That one came by before in a different t-shirt, I know. 1993 was known as the Year of the Queer. On the Chinese calendar, it was also known as the Year of the Cock. Draw your own conclusions. 1993 will probably also be known as the debacle of the gays in the military. Now, how many of you are interested in engaged in the military? Personally, I don't think it'll work. Come on, be serious. Look at the people next to you. How many of them would you trust with a gun? And bullets. And let's be honest. How many queens do you know are going to commit to a 20-year career with only 2 costume changes? 2 uniforms? Is that all the Phoenix were ready to sign up? And I found out it was only 2 uniforms. They said, screw that. And ugly shoes, 2 pairs of boots? Most queens I know have at least 3, and they're all different. And just think what it would be like down at the recruiting office. Yes, I'd like to sign up. I want to join the Navy. I'm in the Navy. Bell-bottom pants, a little 13 buttons, and I love the song, yeah, in the Navy. What are you going to join? I'm joining the Marines. You're going to join the Marines? Woo, why? Oh, that dreamy Gerald McRamey. I'm going to see if I can't find a major daddy of my own. And can you imagine trying to teach a homosexual camouflage? Camouflage? You call that camouflage? 2 colors? Tan and green? I need 3 just for my eyes. Camouflage, you stick a couple of twigs in your helmet and you call that camouflage. 15 minutes I can look like a Las Vegas showgirl. You want to confuse the enemy, you send me in there. Thank you very much. You've been very kind, and I'd just like to leave you with one more little hint. Remember, when setting the table for a homosexual dinner party, it goes knife on the left, no, fork on the left, spoon up the nose, knife in the back, dish, dish, dish. Thank you very much.
All right. Man, there's only one Lurch. Thank God.